Welcome back to News in Focus. So let's take a listen to the press conference that happened earlier today with the Global Sumud Flotilla. They, of course, started its launch for the 2026 mission to go ahead and break the illegal Israeli siege that is happening in Gaza. Now, of course, backstory, there was a ceasefire agreement that happened in October, but Israel continues to bomb many parts of Gaza, violating the ceasefire which was brokered by Israel's ally, the United States, and its President Donald Trump. And of course, what the Global Sumud Flotilla aims to do is sail into the coast of Gaza and deliver much needed aid. Even though the Rafah gate has opened, the agreed upon aid and food is still not getting into the residents of Gaza. So let's take a listen to the press conference.
Good morning. It's actually exciting to listen to this team in terms of the commitment and what they are determined to do. And I would like to thank you for coming and being with us here. I won't speak on behalf of the Mandela Foundation because Mandela is here. But I want to say just a few things that we want to thank the Mandela Foundation for ensuring that they don't deviate from what Mandela committed himself to. It does not matter how much pressure they are subjected to. I just wanted to refer to that quote of Mandela for these Zionists who are trying to say, Mandela, this is not Mandela's vision. And I just want to say Mandela made it very clear that we know too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of Palestinians. And the world can never be said to be free until the Palestinians are free. So I just want to say I represent the South African chapter on the anti-apartheid movement in support of Palestine. And I want to say to these South Africans who think that they represent South Africa by attacking the Mandela Foundation, I want to say the South African chapter represents millions of South Africans. And it includes the trade union movement, and there are millions. The South African Council of Churches, it's like about 20 million followers. The Muslim Judicial Council and their structures represent most of the Muslims in the country. The South African Jews for Palestine represent the Jewish voice in this country. They are students, they are community leaders, workers. So I just want to say what you saw when you traveled around South Africa, that's South Africa. And we support the Mandela Foundation. We want to say hands off Mandela Foundation. We want to say hands off the chair of the Mandela Foundation because there's an attack on former Minister Pandor, and I want to say hands off. We as South Africans will make sure that nobody touches this foundation. The second thing I want to say is about the world. We have released a statement, and I'm encouraged by this collective. Gaza has debunked the lies of Western powers, and Gaza has unmasked them to be what they really are. And when I say Western powers, I don't mean the people. We are mobilizing the people to be with us. So we want people in the United States, Britain, France. That's what we did against the apartheid system. We mobilized the people who took on their own governments because of the colonial way in which these governments think. So we just want to say to the world that think they can treat us the way they treated us during slavery and colonialism. We're not able to connect with each other. Today, we are able to connect. And you can see from the network that is here. And we just want to say the colonial way of thinking and white supremacist way of thinking that Europe and the United States will continue controlling the world must come to an end, and we're going to get it to an end. We can't be, we're not children, can't be treated like children. You can't bomb Gaza, then say we've got a solution and we've got a ceasefire, and then the Gazans respect the ceasefire and they bomb them every day. And the Western countries say absolutely nothing. It's hundreds of people being killed since the ceasefire. We also want to say you can't come and bring the colonial way of thinking again. They're taking us to 500 years ago. I mean, what they are doing in Gaza now, it's a colonial force that's going to subject people of Palestine to further oppression. It's not a solution. It's not a peace solution. Actually, they don't even make Gazans to have a say in it, which is what they did to us. Now, we just want to say to the United States, Britain, France, everybody, your time has come to an end. I think the people of the world will take on this ideology that thinks others are not human beings, they are the only human beings. And so would like to say we support this campaign. And this is the best campaign you can have. We must get the whole world acting now that it is sea and land. You know, those who are on land, they didn't know what to do because they don't have a sea. Now we can do it both in the sea and on land. And we will mobilize in South Africa. We've committed ourselves. Those who are South Africans, the way we mobilize through the United Democratic Front, we're going to do it province by province, region by region, sector by sector, street by street. And those who want to put us under pressure to stop supporting Palestine and stop the case in the International Court of Justice are making a big mistake, because South Africans are not going to allow it. It doesn't matter how much pressure, how much power, we will take a stand. And I just want to say, we support this campaign, we are part of it, and we're going to make sure South Africa participates fully.